Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 36. Let's kick it off. Although this might not be a long episode. There's only 2 questions, both of which submitted by Matt and Alison Welch. But I guess I'll talk about some other things, just to make it a longer video. 1. How do you think your life would be and be like if you were the protagonist of your own Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime? I mean, it would feel great, having the role of a protagonist, just winning almost all my duels, keeping the world safe. I think one downside though would be some villain probably capturing my friend's family or my girlfriend and holding them at ransom and being like, do this or they get sent to the Shadow Realm or something like that. Yeah, that would be hectic, and a lot of pressure would be on me to do that, or something that would put the entire world in danger. Like, it would just add additional stress, like considering I've had enough grief as it is in my life in general since 2014, but yeah, there'd be upsides and downsides. Friends, family, and girlfriends being captured and put in danger is basically why superheroes keep their identities secret, I guess. And 2, would you like to see a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that is not an anime but with real people? I think that would be cool and interesting to see. I mean, there's a lot of real life movie and what's the other word I'm looking for? Series with real people being involved anyway. It would be pretty cool to see Yu-Gi-Oh! As an actual movie with real life people, but it's also quite concerning because normally those kinds of movies don't do very well from what I understand. I mean, apparently there was this Dragon Ball Z movie that was used with like real life people and it didn't do very well. I'm not sure how well Detective Pikachu did. But I don't know. Would a real life Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie do well? Hopefully, and maybe it would. But I just wonder if it would be something brand new, or whether or not characters from previous Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes would be used. I don't know. If anything, I just still want to see a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX movie more than anything, following Jaden, like after the events of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX take place. Please make that happen. Konami or Kazuki Takahashi or whoever did the other movies. Now speaking of series, there was one fan-made series that I forgot to mention, like, what was it, last episode or the episode before, where I was asked about them. Oh yeah, it was the last episode. I forgot to mention Card Heroes. How could I forget about that? That was another fan-made real-life series that I really enjoyed. I wish didn't get cancelled. Would have been nice to see a conclusion, and a satisfying one where like Sly defeats Yoker Spade or whatever his name was. And yeah, that's it for this episode. Very short one, so I'm gonna just follow it up with future plans for the channel. Obviously, a Ghost from the Past case opening will apparently still happen, or should still happen, as me and Express Gaming are gonna go. Wait, I didn't even mention what case it was. Ghost from the Past 2. We still do want to go halves on a case of that and try and get all the ghost rares, or rather him, the ghost rare Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like, that's all he wants out of there. I think there are ultras that I do want, which hopefully have been confirmed. I'm not sure, but I still do want to try and get all the ghost rares. And I also figured that if one of us does get the ghost rare Blue Eyes White Dragon, I'm gonna let Express Gaming have it for his Blue Eyes collection, because statistically it makes more logical sense based on our incomes and how easy it is, or difficult it is for us to get expensive rare cards. Now technically I can get expensive rare cards easier than he can, so it would make more sense for the Ghost Blue Eyes to go to him. It doesn't really go in my favour, and I wouldn't be happy about it, but at the same time it does make more sense for him to get it before me. Of course, you never know, maybe we'll get lucky and pull two, and then we'll have one each. And of course, if he does get any of the other ghost rares, he's gonna sort me them out. We have some ideas of deals that we can figure out. I'm hoping we can get all of them, although it's not likely. But yeah, please, Konami, make the ghost rares easier to get and don't make them expensive. I know people say it's not Konami that puts values on them, it's whoever sells them or something like that. Well, I don't know. Is it whoever sells them? Like, I'm not sure who it is that actually puts values on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but considering that Konami makes cards like this difficult to get, I find it hard to believe that it's not them putting values on them. In any case, yeah, that's still going to happen, and if anything, I can always save them for last when it comes to cards that I want to get hold of. I mean, at the moment, there's cards that I want to get for thumbnails and just minor improvements to decks that I have already, but it's mainly cards I want to get for the decks that I'm making for Emma. Speaking of, her Magician Girls are complete. I mean, it's not. In the end, it turned out to not be a carbon copy of my own Magician Girl deck, but she has a playable deck. It can of course be upgraded with 2 copies of Pot of Extravagance, 2 more copies of Quintet Magician, and of course a single copy of the Dark Magicians, but they're not really essential parts, although they would help. But she has a working deck, and that's all that matters. Just need to finish the other 4 now. It was requested to see the deck in action, but I think in terms of recording games, I think I'm gonna wait until Emma's relearnt the game more and feels more confident with her deck and other decks and knowing how to play. And in May, will actually be our 6-month anniversary. Looking forward to that. Then after that will of course be at the 15th anniversary of my channel, so there's a lot to celebrate that month. Oh yeah, and Weber's 5's birthday, of course. Then June will be the return of Justice June, where I mainly play hero decks. I'll bring my Neo-Spacians back and then keep them around for a bit longer because of the support from Power of the Elements. I don't know if I'll have any other hero decks ready to go though. At the moment it'll just be Elemental Heroes, Rainbow Neos and Neo-Spacians. That's it really. And then of course Power of the Duelist case opening, that will come whenever the set comes out. Don't know if it's late July or early August. And I am considering getting some Legendary Duelist Season 3, because that's going to come out in late June, round about the time of my birthday and Express Gaming's birthday. Of course, if there's any new Dark Magician support cards in there, or even hero support, then I'll definitely get it. And yeah, that's everything there is to talk about. I'm actually gonna refresh the page and see if any other comments have been posted. Nope, looks like I'm all caught up. So yeah, that's it for questions in this episode, plus a channel update. Thank you for your guys' questions, and remember, if you've got any other comments you want to ask me, post them in the comments section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Tuesday afternoon or evening UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then so you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.